just because I find that I wasn't feeling the white anymore. But since then, I've changed my mind. I put this handle there because the desk didn't come with a handle, and it was just like an open desk. So I actually took and covered some poster board and closed off all sides. The back is also closed off, as you can see from behind. And I closed off that side just to give it an actual like vanity feel. I'm going to try to find some plexiglass. I'm thinking about doing something with some plexiglass, but I'm going to see how this turn out first. My vanity mirror I got from a shop on Walmart.com, and I love it. It's touchscreen. So I love that. It's very bright. And I'm going to be a DIY these little boxes, and they're just the Dollar Tree. You find them on the craft aisle. They have like the little drawer piece to go inside. So that's all those are. And I filled them with some coffee beans because I love the smell of Starbucks coffee. And then I got my brushes in there. I DIY'd this jewelry box. And it's just a bunch of Dollar Tree storage items. But found these wood planks at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to build my shelves. And all it is like that so far. I'm going to build me 2 shelves for here because I don't like those. They don't give what I need them to give. And I decided to double the woods right here just so it's 2. Yep. On my way. I took the shelves down that I did DIY and I just redid 2. And all I did was use some more square wood planks from Dollar Tree to make 2 smaller ones. And I'm going to be using this vinyl paper, some glitter, like wallpaper type stuff that I found on Shein. And then I'm going to be covering it up with this duck clear laminate transparent covering. It's just to give it like, make sure I don't mess up the glitter feel to it. So, and then I got these gems. I've been looking for these Dollar Tree for years. I always see people DIY with them, but I could never find them. Finally, my Dollar Trees had them. So I got 3 bags of those because I'm also going to replace the studs that I have on my chair. I'm going to pull those off. And then I have these beautiful knobs that I also got off Walmart. And a lot of people get their things from Amazon, but I find that Walmart is a lot cheaper. That's what I was talking about. The desk came like this, and I added poster board to like close it up. So I took it apart so that I can fix it and make it tighter in there. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. I just wanted y'all to see what I was talking about. And I had already did this before I did this. Well, around the time I covered it with this. Yeah. So it's crazy. I originally chose to use the paper from Shein because Dollar Tree was out of their vinyl paper. So I was like, okay, let me try the Shein paper. And you guys, when it came, I literally like compared it to the Dollar Tree paper. They're both very thin. Only difference is the Shein paper is a little wider than the actual Dollar Tree paper. But I find after trying to lay this down that I actually prefer the Dollar Tree paper. To me, the Dollar Tree paper actually lays much better. I caught the world trying to get this thing to lay right. I kept having to pull it up. I didn't include that clip because the video was already long. But once I finally got it down, it went pretty easy. But it's just crazy because people think you need the more expensive things to make things work, and the cheaper stuff does the exact same thing. So I did go in on the back, as you can see the little line, and use the Dollar Tree vinyl paper. Now I'm going to go in with this bling wrap just to like close up the top part of the desk. And I'm just going to use one script for the back, and then I'm going to use two scripts around the sides. So this is what I meant by closing it up. I didn't want you to be able to see where I actually DIY the desk. And so I just added the trim pieces. Now I'm going to go down the sides with the trim pieces. So now I'm going to use these acrylic gems to go down on the top of the trim on the sides. I know, you guys. It's cute, right? Oh my God, so many times you see people use these just for like the little trays they make. But I figured they would bling my vanity up, and guys, I'm in love with them. I mean, can't get any cuter than this at the moment. And then it's budget friendly. Like, this comes from Dollar Tree, you guys. Like, Dollar Tree. Like, just look at it. Like, and I haven't really even did anything to it, but it doesn't look like the same little desk. Like, so oh next gosh. I'm going to work on this drawer. I have to take this handle off, and then I'm going to cover the drawer in the vinyl paper. So when it came time to covering my um, drawers, you guys, like, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I know I completely wanted to cover them because they was really giving office vibes more than vanity vibe for me. And when I first got them, they were cute because they were popular. I would say everyone was using them for their DIY vanities, and I was like, yes, I want that. That's so cute. And then it was convenient because it had all the drawers. Well, I know I wanted to cover the drawer up completely, so I decided just to cut out a little cardboard insert that I traced just to cover up the little hole pieces because I was so over that, you guys. And so that's what I'm doing, and I'm just using hot glue to seal them in the best I can, and they're actually in there pretty good, and I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible on the outside. So it took me a time with the paper. I was going to use the sheen paper, but to me, I felt like the Dollar Tree vinyl paper actually did a lot better. So I just went ahead with that paper, and I just pretty much kept pulling it back up until I got the kinks off to make sure that it was as straight as possible. And I did that with every drawer, all 5 of the top drawers and all 5 of the bottom drawers. I was contemplating whether, when it got to the bottom, whether I should remove the top half to do the bottom half, but I just simply was like, no, it's just doing too much, and I wasn't feeling all of that. So once I covered the top half, I decided just to pull each drawer out from the bottom, and it saved me a lot of bending down. And I don't know, it was better because I was able to like see it up close and personal like I'm seeing these, and I wasn't like com space confined, like my space wasn't confined there because I just sat on the bed and did it. So I'm just going back in with the same trim. This time I'm not making little cuts. I'm using the whole, I believe it's like five lines. And I'm going to use this to cover the top part of the drawers, just to kind of hide the indentations of the cutouts, pretty much. So I'm going to measure it just to make sure like it's covering what I need it to cover. Then I'm actually going to take a little hot glue on the ends and use E600 in the middle just to make sure that it's up there nice and easy, because I did use some E600 on the cutout part on the top drawer and I don't like the way it bubbled up. That's the only thing with this paper, like glue makes it like shrink almost, I guess you would say. But yeah. And I'm also going to go ahead and add my knobs, and I'm going to be using the E600 glue along with hot glue. The E600 will dry over time, but the hot glue is to make it dry easy. So I'm going to try my best to keep it directly in the spot. I don't want it to like see how it fell off. I don't want that because I don't want to mess up the paper. So I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible, but press it down really hard with the hot glue so that it sticks for me. So I went ahead and finished up the trim. I actually ran out of trim, so I wasn't able to complete the 5 drawers on the bottom. But I was able to go ahead and put all of my knobs on. And whenever I get some more trim from the Dollar Tree, then I'll finish up my other 5 drawers then. So this is where I'm at. So here it is. I've completed everything so far. I have my diamond. You can see where I ran out of the bling, but now I'm just gonna, I have to do the top piece, and I ran out of bling, and just add whatever finishing touches I feel like I need to add onto the desk. I think I'm done with this part for now because I don't want to do too much. The back, just, it doesn't make sense to put any bling or anything really on it. I just have like a small line. a bling, and this side has the two. Um, as you see, it already has spots, and I don't know why, and it's fucking pissing me off. And it's just like a little air bubble. This came on there already, and it was something wet right here. I don't know what it was, but it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I have the paper on my drawer as well. I hate this drawer. I hate that drawer. Gotta be pulled from the bottom to open, but yeah, I have that up there. I didn't, and I just knocked it loose. I didn't drill them. That's my drill. It's just not ready for that, I feel. But those are my beautiful gems on both sides. That's where I'm at so far. I spray painted my little shelves, so I have to put those back up there with the mirror. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have my little D.I.Y. Acrylic organizer I have to put back up there. I think I'm gonna put my paint brushes back up there. I have to cover my top. Of course, my keys gonna move. But I'm waiting on another acrylic container that I got from Shein to come. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna put this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this clear coat paper down just because I'm starting to see stains. Might just be my eyes, but yeah, I don't want it to get messed up, so I'm gonna lay this down. So after placing it down, you guys, I feel like it is dull. It kind of takes away the shimmer effect of the paper. And I want it to have the shimmer effect. So the clear paper is taking that away. Because I thought it was clear, but it's more like a little glossy kind of look. And I'm not feeling that at all. So I'm just going to pull it up. Definitely a waste of my time and money. So now I'm just going to place my mirror back. And I'm just going to center it. I really love this mirror, y'all. I wish it was a little bigger, but for now, it is doing what I need it to do. I'm going to take this contact paper to cover my shelves. And all I'm going to be doing is cutting some small squares to fit the little shelf pieces, just to give it like a little liner effect, just so that it blends in with my glitter aesthetic, you guys. So once I'm done covering up all of my shelves, you guys, I'm going to take the leftover pieces of bling wrap I have, and I'm going to take them and just go around each of the shelves with the little bling, just to give it a little more glammed up look. And I didn't have to cut much off. I just pretty much went around it. Here's the finished look. I absolutely love them. Cute, right? Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. So to add a little more bling, I did decide to go ahead and use some of the gems on the sides, just because I felt like with just the bling, they were looking a little empty. And you guys, like I said, I am going for a glammed up look. And what better way to glam up my vanity than by adding more gems, like more gems. You can never have enough gems. Well, you could have enough, but yeah. So I'm just lining them up pretty much on the edges. Nothing too severe. I don't know, maybe it was your charger because it charged fine on the charger. Probably was. Ain't always chewing on something. I told her his mama was to get me the one from Aaron's house. They got the little. And now to add some final touches, I decided just to take 4 more gems and add them where this little line is on my desk, just to give the front a little more something something. I didn't want it to look too plain. So that's pretty much it for now that I will be doing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys like it up, share it, tell your friends, tell your girlfriends, tell your moms, your sisters, your nieces, just cousins. You guys, it doesn't cost much to have a beautiful glamorous vanity desk. They can take the oldest desk, the most plain looking desk, and just bling it up for cheap. Dollar Tree is your best friend. Always, Dollar Tree is your best friend. And this is not sponsored by Dollar Tree. I just love Dollar Tree because you find some awesome things. So be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you guys can keep up with my awesomeness. Leave your comments below if you think I could have done something different, or if you would like to see me do something different. And I'll chit chat with you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, bubs.